You might hold the key to success here, because a question I ask many fundraisers is, why do you think it's so difficult to connect with younger audience, 18 to 30-year-olds? So many organisations are struggling to do it. How does St Kilda Mums do it? Is it through community engagement? What goes into really connecting with that audience?
Social media would be our best tool in that respect. I think probably we're not that different from other charities in that we don't have that much in terms of that would be the smallest represented group in terms of our financial donors, but that's just the stage of life that they're in. I think we really pick people up once they've had children, but I think hopefully in what we're doing in the meantime is, when they're younger and they're following us on social media, they're really going on the journey with us and learning about us, and then when they're ready to donate to us for the first time, usually through material aid, then they already know a lot about us and they already love us, hopefully, and we love them. And so I think I don't know if I can give you the answer about how do you engage that kind of 18 to 30 group in terms of as financial donors. I don't think that's a space that we are really in either at the moment. No,
it was a bit of an ambitious question. Yes. I just thought I'd ask it.
But I do think, one of the things that I have really learned since I've been here is that you can absolutely use social media to fundraise, and we didn't really use it as a tool in my previous role, and it's been one of the most effective tools for fundraising. So what I mean by that is just making sure that you write. You really tell stories really effectively, and you put them on social media, and if you've told them in the right way, people will really respond to them and they'll share them, and they may get picked up by an influencer, and then it can really kind of go viral from there.
Yeah, so in terms of the influencers and celebrities, how do they get on board? Do they just stumble upon St Kilda Mums, want to be part of it? Do you reach out to them?
It's been a real mix for us. So we a lot of the time it's been that they've dropped off donations from their children's nursery equipment and clothing. We have had some connections through people on our board and people in our team, and then influencers. So they kind of know each other and tell each other about us. So we haven't to date really had a structured plan to go out and get new influencers. So it's kind of happened organically up until this point. Yeah.
And is it just purely social media based, sharing your content?
Yeah, although we've had a lot of support from Danny Minogue, who's been amazing, and she has done some television appearances and radio for us as well. So she started a relationship with us maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and she dropping things off, and then she got us a feature on the project in 2016, which was how we managed to raise enough money to rent a new warehouse. Not this warehouse, but a bigger warehouse than the one we were in. So that was a whole feature on the project, and she came and filled for it for a day. And so I think you got to really understand the power of things like that, of kind of the power of people who have got a name and a voice and a following. If they align with your values, then you should absolutely work with them. It's a great thing to do.
Wow, so one celebrity, one new warehouse.
Correct, yes, kind of overnight actually. So yeah.
Wow. How do you nurture that relationship?
This is where it's really great to have a CEO who loves relationships, and Jessie is really charismatic, and she takes really good care of the people that support us, and she's just always checked in, and the partnerships manager in our team looks after our social media, and she does a really great job as well of just always contacting influencers and celebrities that support us. And I think we've kind of learned that it can be done in a quite an informal way. Like we don't always have to kind of send a message through their agent. It might be that we send them a DM on Instagram, and that's how the conversation is maintained. So it's just all about relationships, thanking them, keeping them updated, getting them excited.